everybody, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to be doing some easy recipes with you to give you a chance to practice some of your cooking skills while you're at home during this time. The recipes I've chosen have few ingredients. You can see the ingredients in front of me. This is what you're going to need for today's recipe. All the stuff should be found in your kitchen, so there's no extra shopping that needs to be done for this. The chocolate chip part, if you don't have chocolate chips at your house, but you have a candy bar or M&Ms, you can use whatever you like instead of chocolate chips. So the first step is to take 2 tablespoons of butter. Remember, the butter's marked on the side, so we need 2 tablespoons. You put it in a bowl and you melt it. So it looks like this. I got some melted butter. And that is our starting point. After you do the butter, you're going to put in 3 tablespoons of packed brown sugar. You want to pack it down. I don't know why it keeps sticking. There's 1. Two. And 3. Wow, that won't come out of there. All right, so we've got 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. The next thing we're gonna do is add a pinch of salt. A pinch of salt is just that, just a real tiny bit of salt. You can get it from your salt shaker and just throw it in. The next thing you're going to do is add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. So you get your little measuring spoons out and they're all marked, and you want a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you drop that in. The next measurement is an 1/8 teaspoon, so the real tiny one, of baking soda. And you want to level that out and then drop that in. The next wet ingredient is a tablespoon of a whisked egg. So you want to crack the egg, drop it in your bowl, and then whisk that up so it's like a scrambled egg. Okay? Doesn't have to, there's no specific way to do it. You just want to mix up the yolk and the egg white. So it looks like that. Now there's way too much egg to make 1 cookie, so that's why you're doing 1 tablespoon. All right, so what you're gonna do is just pour the egg into your tablespoon. And I've got a lot left over, but that's fine. So what you're gonna do then is you're gonna mix up all the sugar and the salt and the egg and the vanilla. You're gonna mix that up really good so it looks like this. And then the last thing you're gonna do is add a 1/3 cup of white flour. And then you mix it up, and then that is when you get it to look like cookie dough. It takes a little bit to mix the flour into the wet mixture. So you just mix it around. And I have my dough. Okay, so it looks like that. The last thing you're gonna add are your chocolate chips or your candy or M&Ms, and you're gonna do 4 tablespoons or 3, depending on how much chocolate you want, and mix in the chips. Once all that is mixed together, you're going to take your tinfoil or greased cookie sheet and put the dough onto that cookie sheet, and then you're going to form it into the shape or the size that you want for your cookie. I'm gonna move some of these chips over here because they're way on the edge. So you just make it look the way you want it to. And then that's it. Once you have your cookie formed, you're gonna put it in the oven for 8 minutes. I've got one ready for you to see what it looks like when it's done. So I put that in, set the timer for 8 minutes, and we're done. And that's what it looks like. I would let it cool for a couple minutes before you cut it so it doesn't fall apart, but eating it warm is when it tastes the best. Thank you for joining me, and next time we're going to make our own corn dogs. So hopefully you'll try this and put it in the comment section if you tried it, if you liked it, how it turned out, and if you'd make it again. Thanks. See you next time.